Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan and
Randy.
and we're coming at you with another Walkthrough Wednesday. This one's a little bit outside the box, just a little bit. This is what we would call
It's not that. This is kind of normal for you, isn't it?
This is normal for me, yeah.
Yeah, but for most of you out there, lots to learn here. Numbers, kind of like what? You can do what? You can do what? You know, so.
Yeah, this is definitely a skinny deal. This is what I call a skinny deal. In fact, I think my book is going to be published later this year on skinny deals, how I do them. I have really held back on how to do that, but that's something I'm actually putting out there.
Do you know what the title of the book is yet, Ryan?
It is. It's how to make how to grow your fat bank account through skinny deals.
How many skinny deals do you have right now, Ryan?
That I'm actively. So let's back up a little bit. So skinny deals are seller finance transactions.
Let's get the definition of skinny deal.
So skinny deal is a seller finance transaction where I carry the paper, I'm no money into it, and I'm getting cash flow on it, down payments, all of that stuff. So right now I'm about 23 houses.
23?
And my average spread is, you guys can do the math, is right under about $274 a door.
Well, Ryan, I'll tell you, why don't we flip this around and let's take a look at the... I'm going to stay close enough, Ryan, so I can hear what you have to say.
All right, so here's the exterior of the house. You can see it's on a
very
let's
busy kind of look around, see how many I have here. Yeah, from an investor standpoint, you kind of go, wow, this is a busy road. We got mixed commercial, residential here.
Yep.
We got a vacant lot next door.
Falling down fences.
And we have a house that's in not the best of condition. Would you agree, Ryan?
I would agree. It's livable, but it's not like, hey, I'm going to move my mom into this thing.
So, Ryan,
Yeah.
I'm gonna step over here a little bit, a little quieter here. So, tell me, this house here, how much did it cost you to get this house?
It cost me a check for $2,000.
Okay, and is that something you just felt like you had to give them that $2,000, or
No, that was a gift. Actually, the conversation we had was like, look, I'm gonna give you $2,000 for your house, and that's gonna be an absolute gift because right now you're upside down in the amount of repairs that are needed. You actually owe more in this house than it's worth. And they were extremely just like so grateful for that. They're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Because they needed to move out. They had already identified a place, but they didn't have the deposit. So that $2,000 was actually for their deposit.
And what was the history on this house as far as their relationship to the seller or the previous owner?
The son inherited this from mom, and what happened is, this is kind of how we got this particular house. So they originally called us because they were in probate, and they went through the process, and they owed about $58,000 on the house. And they're like, oh, this is great, we're going to sell it, we have some debt we want to pay off. And so we came and we looked at it, and realistically the amount of repairs that were needed were we weren't too excited about those repairs. But when it came down to it, we actually looked at their note, and they had, their mom, before she passed, did a loan modification, and they had a silent second on there that they weren't aware about. So really this house is, there's like a $58,000 first, and then there's like an $88,000 second on there, like a huge dollar amount. And that's like right at market. They're like, there's no way. So at that point, they're like, well, screw it. We should never have done this. I don't want this thing in my name. I'm not doing this. I'm going to call my probate attorney and tell him to quit right now. All these crazy things were going on.
Excuse me, is this vacant?
It is as of now, yeah.
Okay.
The mailman.
We just had the mailman drop by.
Yep.
So, Ryan, I got a question for you. For all those new folks out there, what the heck is a silent second?
Silent second. So this is one that is not recorded on title. Basically what it is, it's just a deferred principal interest is what this particular one is. And so it's attached to the first mortgage, which unfortunately, once that mortgage gets satisfied, now you have to have this huge balloon payment out there. There's money that's just not accruing interest, but you're also not paying it down every month either. So fortunately for me, I love these kind of deals where they have these deferred seconds or whatever, because sometimes you can get them to renegotiate or you just refinance. But for me right now, the interest rate or the monthly payment is so low compared to everything else out there that I can cash flow this thing very, very well. And that was what piqued my interest. So for example, I'm into it, $2,000, I can cash flow this thing $500 a month. So in literally 4 months, I've at broke even. But if I sell or finance it and don't keep it as a straight rental, I'll get a down payment on top of that, and that down payment will make me flush again, make me whole, and then also I'm money ahead. So it's infinite returns in this, and that's why I love skinny deals.
So let's kind of just talk some specific numbers. You said 500. You're going to cash flow for $500.
Yeah. So if I rented it, so my monthly payment's about $500. If I rent it for $1,000, then I got $500 a month cash flow.
There you go. And now the person's buying it. Are they going to be paying for insurance and property taxes, or how's that going to work?
They will be doing that, yeah. So if they do end up buying it, that's the responsibility of the buyer. All the maintenance, the taxes, the insurance, the upkeep, all of that is pushed onto them. I'm just the bank.
So you're not really a landlord?
Nope, I'm not a landlord. I'm a lien lord.
Okay, a lien
A
lord.
lien lord.
I don't know if I heard that before.
A lien on the property.
Can I find that definition or that word in the dictionary?
You know it's going to be in the skinny book that's going to come out?
Okay, there you go. Well, let's take a look at this thing. Why don't we just kind of show? I think I'll show some of the defects in the property there. Looks like the panel is actually not necessarily new, but it's relatively modern in the overall scheme of things.
Not going to do anything here?
No, doesn't look like it. Doesn't need a Zinsco swap out or anything.
No, we're good. So I'm going to do some landscaping to this property.
Yeah, it definitely needs some cut down of the weeds and trees and cutting back and making it look more livable.
In here, I'm not going to do anything.
You're not going to change out the floor coverings or anything like that
I
at
don't
all?
do anything for these deals.
Okay.
And in the bedroom here, it's going to come with a air conditioning unit.
Is that what is that? Is that an air conditioning unit right there, right?
This is, yeah, it's brand new when they left it for me. I asked them to.
Looked like it said hater on the front of it.
Hater, yeah.
It says
Got some
higher.
Dual
Okay.
pane windows, looks like.
Some older ones.
Yeah. Looks like there was at one point some kind of damage here. Looks like it's like lath and plaster, but this wall's kind of spongy, but not gonna do anything there.
So the person is going to come in here and get this home. They're going to say, "Oh, I don't care. That stuff doesn't bother me,"
Yeah.
and they're going to fix it themselves. You think? Or
so what we do is we have the price at a point where if we need to have some kind of concessions, if they're not handy, then I need to do them myself. Then we're gonna drop the price a little bit to either have them do it, or we're gonna keep the price where it's at, and I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
But again, their down payment's gonna make me whole again.
Right. As far as the $2,000 and
Whatever the repairs are.
what the repairs are. Okay.
So the kitchen is kind of like.
You make a little extra on that too. Come on now, Ryan.
Oh, I sure do.
On the down payment.
Oh, I do definitely. Yeah. Goes
Yeah.
Like Hip Pocket National Bank.
So he's like $2,000 for what you have into it,
PNC.
plus the repairs, plus some additional amount that you're going to collect on top of that.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice building spread.
And then you're getting the spread each month.
Exactly
Of the
right.
$500.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just trying to.
So these deals like appear on paper. You're looking at it like, I would never do that deal. It's too skinny. But for me, I've carved a niche in these skinny deals, and it's been the game.
Well, some people say you're the king of the skinny deal.
Some people do say that.
I've heard that before.
Yeah.
So.
And I haven't heard anyone refute it. So.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
I'm certainly not going to refute it.
No.
I'm a believer. Okay.
I've made a living out of this thing. I'm enough cash flow here where I don't have to work if I don't want to.
Now, Ryan, I'm kind of detecting an odor in here, and I can't figure out if there's a gas leak or not.
I can kind of smell that too, Randy.
So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have you pull that range out. And let's see if there's a valve back there where you can turn the valve off. So I think that's a smart thing to do. Is there a valve on the side of
It
it?
must be on the side.
You see a valve there, Ryan?
I do.
Does it smell like gas to you? There's a
It
slight
did.
odor.
It's
Slight odor of gas.
slight
Yeah.
odor. And
So
actually, when the bed down here, it's coming from one of these. I think
one of the valves might have a leak.
this is warm right here.
Oh.
Interesting. Why it's warm?
Are they all warm?
No, just this one was warm to the touch. Yeah.
I have a suspicion someone was in here, Ryan.
You know what? They might have been,
Because
Randy.
the window was open.
Yeah. I might have a squatter.
There we go.
Yeah. So that's that didn't take long, did it?
I mean, it's one. Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
We're going to check the doors in the back and
Yeah.
so forth.
Another reason why. Oh, real quick here. So, this is the kind of the drawback on these particular properties. Like, this is a 1-bedroom, 3-bed. No, this is a 3-bed, 1-bath house, and kitchen is extremely compact here.
Compact?
Compact.
Tiny or compact?
I would say it's
Compact.
compact.
Okay.
Tiny, compact, same thing.
And the refrigerator's going to go
Yeah.
there.
One thing I don't know is what is under these cabinets here, because the previous owner has bolted them shut. He said, "Oh, there's a bad leak under there. You don't want it." And I'm like, "If there's a bad leak, I want to see what I'm getting into." But
Gold bars?
gold bars,
I think there might be gold bars under there, Ryan.
gold
What do you
bond
think?
medicated powder.
Oh, come on, Ryan.
So, nice. This is for me. This is the selling feature. The bathroom is spacious in here.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, there's a lot of
Maybe
spot
a
space.
little too spacious. Like this room over here could be used for something else.
I think so too. But this table could come out here if you needed it.
Yeah,
too.
we got like some shelves in here.
Yeah,
Did you turn this light on?
I did.
Okay.
You know what I would do? Like if this were my house, Randy, is I would switch the walls here. I would wall this off, and I'd have the shelves be a pantry
Right.
on the other side, and I'd have
I
that
can believe
pantry be for the
I can
kitchen.
believe that. Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to make that a selling feature.
Oh, really?
Do it yourself pantry.
Yeah, that's actually not bad shape. The bathroom's not bad. Why don't you do that? Hey, why don't you show them the toilet wiggle?
You know what? I learned this from Randy. It only works on raised foundations but you get on the toilet and you shake it with your.
Hey, that one looks pretty
It's
solid.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
Why did we do this, Randy?
Because we're looking for dry rot.
Dry rot. That's right.
That's right. So we do the little wiggle. We do the little shimmy.
Do the little-
No, we do the toilet shimmy.
That's right. So this at one point was a garage.
Yeah, they converted it. It's a little hokey.
Looks like
But
they just turned the outside lights from the outside and put them on the inside.
they very well may have done that, right?
They did. So this is considered a bedroom.
Yeah, I think this is kind of considered a bedroom
Master
too.
bed. This is where they had the master, yeah.
Yeah,
Which I would
so it's a
consider
little-
that over that one the master.
Yeah, so it's a little.
You know what's crazy? If you remember, they had bunk beds here, so you had bunk beds
Right.
sleeping right next to the light.
Well, he's probably an electrifying kid now.
He's right, man. Electrifying personality. Another outside light. So here's where we get a little bit of issues going on. This particular side of the house doesn't get a whole lot of sunlight, and so there's like grass growing on the roof, and the roof has caused a little bit of
I'd say it's maybe a leaky roof there.
leaky roof, definitely.
Yeah, they got some water intrusion going on.
And so those doors.
And you can see it up
It's
here too.
falling apart,
And you
yeah.
can kind of see.
So I would either sell it to the right person who has the skills to do this, and I'd give them some sweat equity, and I'd come down on price,
right.
both the sales price and the monthly price, or I'm more inclined just to do it myself and hold firm on my price.
Okay.
And backyard is nice.
I mean, it doesn't look like anything major to fix, Ryan.
No, not at all, Randy.
It needs to be fixed, but
does.
yeah, but nothing
Washer and dryer
major.
outside.
Here's a little. I'm going to point some out to you,
Go
Ryan.
for it, Randy.
Yeah, we're looking. Oops, we're looking at the vent pipe there. There actually should be a clearance up there. On a hot water heater, you have both a double wall and single wall. When you use double wall, you need less of a clearance. You actually need, that looks like a single wall, a vent pipe there that actually should be some pretty, I can't remember how many inches it is, but there should be quite a bit of clearance there. On a double wall, I think you have supposed to have like 1 or 2 inches, but so that's something you might want to take a look at because that's a potential fire hazard.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, just from the heat. So something you should take a look at,
You know,
right?
it's interesting because I asked the guy that I bought the house from, who also happens to be a quote-unquote plumber.
I don't think he was a plumber. He sold plumbing
He sold
supply.
plumbing supplies, you're right. I said, hey, who did this? He's like, I did it myself. I mean, I got it cheap. And
Well, yeah.
you see,
it's-
there's no way outside, so I guess you don't need
Yeah, well, there's
Rip
no
pan.
sediment filter, and
Yeah.
anyway, so,
So there's a couple
it could have been
things-
done a little better,
I think so too.
but it's okay. That's just kind of how it rolls, Ryan. So we have lush vegetation out here, otherwise known as weeds. There's a few trees here. We're actually next to a commercial company over there. If you ever need a dish network or something, I guess you just race next door, or a repair person and say it's not working.
You know what, Randy? I think you're 100% right because they are not smokers, and yet I have cigarette butts here, and I have a lighter
Yeah, you got somebody hanging out here.
already. Well, you know that. I
Yeah,
was pretty certain that the day they moved out,
somebody was in here.
I was gonna get somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's kind of take a look at some of this. I know there's some stucco issues that were going on over here, which we saw on the inside of the house in that one bedroom. That indicated there was a leak. And this mirrors what we see going on there. That's not really a foundation. That's actually stucco over a foundation.
Is that what that is? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's
went,
why I bring you along, Randy.
is that really? Oh, come on. I thought it was for my bright smile. Anyway, but yeah, you can see here. I don't know if you folks can see that or not. We got a little stucco crack going on there. When it comes to that sort of thing, the water works its way down, and also this crack is kind of going across the side of the house there too. So that's something I think you need to be aware of that. Either repair it or let those people be aware of it so they can repair it, whoever the buyer might be.
This is more than just a caulking job. Maybe along the top here, but
Well,
this,
maybe a case of caulking.
I don't know. This needs to be. That's more than
Yeah,
that
it's a
right
little.
there.
That's a little more than medium rely on caulking.
That
So.
on right there. We got those guys
There you go. So, very good. Well, it's actually a decent sized lot, Ryan.
It is. It's not bad.
For the right person, if they want to.
Well, here's my strategy.
And then it looks like somebody could actually park a vehicle back here, like an RV or something,
Yeah,
or a little
so,
shop
so
or
my
something.
plan is to clean up all of the yard debris, put up a new fence,
Right.
and I'm trying to I found out the owner. I want to buy this lot next door, and what I would like to do is, in case the whole entire backyard have to be both lots.
Yeah, there's a house, there's a lot, and then we see the house in the video here.
Yep.
And there's a lot in between the house and there, so.
So I think that would really add value. The problem is they bought that lot next door at retail price. They bought it for I think about $15,000
Yeah?
I wouldn't-
How many years ago?
at the base of the market. 2012, 2013.
Have you actually spoken to him yet?
No, not yet. I've mailed them a few postcard mailers. I just I'm not prepared to pay retail for a lot that's just kind of sitting there.
You think it's still only worth $15,000, Ryan?
No, I think it's worth a lot less.
You think it's worth less than $15,000?
To me, it is.
Oh my
So,
god!
but this is all commercial. So these last 4 houses are the last houses that are still residential. Everything else on this entire street here is
There's not another
commercial.
single residential house along here. Wow. Huh.
So this is all commercially zoned. So I have mixed use right now because of the permit.
Right.
So at some point, this will probably be dozed, and if I own both lots, I think it'll be a nice.
For a commercial
Nice
business.
commercial sell,
Yeah, because
yeah.
right now I think this lot alone might not be quite big enough.
Which is why I'm leaning
With
towards just
parking.
the renting part. If
Right.
I'm renting it, then I can do what I need to.
Wait, you're telling me you might not follow that strategy we just talked about, Ryan?
I might not.
Oh my gosh. You're starting to sound like a woman, guys. Anyway, changing the mind.
Give this
Oh.
back.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so.
So that's that. But yeah, that's what we do with Skinny Deals.
Well, I think it's pretty cool. I still think it's cool. And something with what's going on out there and the right person, there's somebody for this house.
Oh, I already have 2 people that want it. I have a lady that she came to me to pay. She bought one of my Skinny Deals about a half an hour north, and she was telling a family member what I do, and so they came to my house. I believe it was Sunday night. Yeah, it was. It was Sunday night. She showed up with cash to give me my monthly payment. Just because the bank was closed. She's like, I came
Right.
into town, the bank was closed, I couldn't pay, but I wanted to give it to you, so she
Right.
gave it to me. And her family member was with her, and I told her about this house, and so she drove by, and her husband called me on Monday, says, hey, I'm going to be in town, can I look at it? I want this house.
Did you show it to him?
No, I haven't. He's in Santa Rosa. He's going to be in
Okay.
town this
Okay.
weekend.
Okay.
So, I mean, I have people that want it. It's amazing, guys. Literally, like, you can make money in this business. It just matters, the only draw or holdback is your own creativity.
That's
so,
true.
like, this
I've
house
seen it.
here is, I mean, you can just become creative with it. And
I've seen it house after house, Ryan.
I know. So we shared one strategy, possibly 2 strategies, renting it or seller financing it. And this was a house that other investors walked away from. They're like, I can't touch that. I don't know what to do with it. And
Did they have other investors contacting them? I can't even remember.
they did. They had one other person they called.
Okay.
He looked at the price and says, nope, can't touch it.
Yeah, they're basically just
Can't touch this.
they're using just a number strategy.
It's what it
some of the
is.
investors, it's like they have a template out there.
Yeah.
It's a number strategy. They can't go past the template.
And that's it. I mean, money's, dollars are dollars.
Yeah, well,
and
if you have 23 homes that you're doing a skinny deal and collecting some spread on, by my calculations, that's actually an income.
it is.
For some people, it's an
So
income.
whether I rent it or whether I seller finance it, at this point, I don't need the down payment money anymore. So for me, it's like, I can, in 2 months, or maybe it's a little bit longer if I do some repairs myself for a rental, which I would have to do that for a rental. I have to
Okay.
clean it up just a little bit. So, but I mean, it is what it is, and that's kind of how we do it.
And maybe another week from now, you might have another strategy on this house.
That's true.
Yeah, stay tuned, folks,
That's
right?
So just remember, guys, you're just one deal away from changing your entire financial future.
How many deals?
Just one.
I know.
I mean, if you
that's-
started with this house, I mean, you'd be like, what,
Well, $500, right?
$500 a month?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about you, but some folks out there, $500 is that's a chunk of change as
good
far
spread.
as it would help them move from having an okay lifestyle to something a little more.
When I first got
enhanced.
started, my very first one, I think I was only cash flowing like $37 a month.
Did it make much difference, Ryan?
No, because I got a huge down payment.
Oh, I thought you just bought cases of Top Ramen. And
No,
really,
I got
no.
$15,000 down. I'm like, all right, that's cool, man. I can do that.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So.
All right, Randy, want to get a hold of you?
Oh, sure, absolutely. Back over here again. Hey, guys, I'm the one holding the camera here. I usually do a lot of flipping. Mariah and I are working together on a number of projects. I am more than happy to help some of you out as far as consulting on your flip deals and colors and design and all that fun stuff, and just talk shop. Give me a call at 530-812-5143. That's 812-5143. Are you going to have a sign off at all, Ryan? Or
No, that's it. I mean,
that's it?
yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
well, we flip the camera around there. Well, I guess this
All
is
right,
the end of
guys.
this walkthrough Wednesday.
see you later.
So we'll see you next week,
That's
right?
right.
Peace. Peace.